Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Monday Night Raw. And wait a minute! Well, this is an unexpected surprise! Ladies and gentlemen, that is Keith Lee! Well, Keith Lee said that he was arriving here on Monday Night Raw, but he was not supposed to arrive until the Royal Rumble. I have no clue what he's doing here, but I was going to mention that we are getting closer and closer to the Royal Rumble. We are just a week away. And this is just one of the 30 men that will step inside of the Royal Rumble ring to participate. And the winner will go on to WrestleMania. But I gotta mention as well, what the hell is Keith Lee doing here? I was not expecting this. I mean, Keith Lee is a phenomenal competitor, but I wouldn't think he would want to show up right now. I mean, he'd want to conserve his energy for the Royal Rumble. But, ladies and gentlemen, tonight we have a lot more in store for you. The tag team, Cesaro and Oney Lorcan, are going to be teaming up against Chris Jericho and the Intercontinental Champion Tommaso Ciampa in some warm-up matches before their fatal four-way encounter at the Royal Rumble. But right now, we have to worry about what does Keith Lee have to say as he removes his hood. Let's see what he's got to say for us. This crowd on their feet here. Oh my! Well, that's some very exciting news. Money in the Bank will be returning at WrestleMania. But, oh, wait a minute. Wait, that's... Well, it seems as if Keith Lee isn't the only one who wants the spotlight right now. As the phenomenal one, AJ Styles, coming out here. I don't know why he decided to interrupt Keith Lee. I mean, Keith Lee wasn't even on my sheet for tonight. But I guess we're going to be seeing a confrontation between the Phenomenal One and the Limitless One. But the former WWE Champion, I mean, he's going to be participating in the Royal Rumble as well, but I don't know what he has to do with Keith Lee as AJ Styles slowly makes his way towards the ring, and Keith Lee just waits. I mean, Keith Lee's definitely not happy. I mean, I'm looking at him at ringside right here. I mean, he's especially not happy that AJ Styles interrupted him. But let's see what he's got to say. Oh, God. Well, that's going to be a phenomenal match. Oh, no, and they're already getting into their corners. I think we're about to see an impromptu match. We got a referee in the ring. I guess this match is official. Keith Lee and AJ Styles are about to go one-on-one. Or not even about to. They're already going one-on-one. Well, the Limitless One and the Phenomenal One set to... And look at this, Keith Lee already getting on the side of the fans. I wasn't even expecting this, ladies and gentlemen. We were supposed to be kicking the show off with the tag team match, but oh, we got a phenomenal showing of two of Raw's best here tonight. I mean, Keith Lee doesn't even have his contract made yet. I mean, his contract is set to be made at the Royal Rumble, but it seems as if AJ Styles wanted to teach him on the proving grounds, as now AJ Styles taking advantage of the situation. Keith Lee already down, and look at that, AJ Styles already getting on the bad side of the fans. I mean, the former WWE champion has never been won against the fans, as he just gets dropped on the back of his head from the German suplex. And now Keith Lee just looking him down and drops the elbow. Good Lord, Keith Lee. I mean, we've already seen what this man can do in the ring. Just well, I don't want to say phenomenal because AJ Styles is in the ring. Just an athlete that you would never expect to do extraordinary things like he does. I mean, put up that match against Eric Young last week at the independent show. But look at this now. Keith Lee sending AJ Styles off of the ropes and into a big boot. Oh, but AJ moves out of the way of that stomp. Oh, wait a minute. AJ. Oh, wait. Trying to go for a neck breaker, but he moves out of the way. And Keith Lee catches him with an STO. The Limitless One is giving AJ Styles a run for his money as he just fires away and knocks him down. But now Keith Lee, Keith Lee with a right hand to the face of AJ. Oh, wait a minute, now he's targeting the leg. Oh, drops him with the shin breaker. And now Keith Lee powering AJ Styles up to his feet. But AJ counters with a right hand. And look at this, AJ off the ropes, catches him into a reverse DDT. Knocks him down. And now he's going back with that blitz. And wait a minute now. Look at this. Going for more strikes. Backhand. And wait a minute. Fires away with the phenomenal blitz. AJ Styles. I mean, he was set to prepare here tonight. But, Keith Lee wasn't as he moves out of the way of that 450. And now Keith Lee. AJ Styles up on his shoulders for the Samoan drop. Well, I wasn't even expecting this match, ladies and gentlemen. This wasn't what we had on the schedule. But now, AJ Styles and Keith Lee, both these guys going at each other. As AJ Styles drops Keith Lee with a huge Pele kick. AJ Styles set to take advantage. But no, Keith Lee fires away with a forearm. And wait a minute now, look at this, Keith Lee. Oh, wait a minute, off of the ropes. And what the hell? Whoa! The distance! Keith Lee just sent AJ Styles all the way across the ring. Just completely broke through the clothesline. Sends AJ Styles halfway, or not even halfway, fully across the ring. And now AJ Styles, you'd think that would have AJ off of the ropes here, but seems AJ was able to power back off of it. And wait a minute now, AJ with Keith Lee on his shoulders, look at this. Oh, wait a minute, no. Orshigoroshi, as he drops Keith Lee on the back of his head. As he drops Keith Lee on the back of his head, AJ set to use a little bit more action. But he tried to slide in for that forearm. But AJ fires away with an elbow, trying to counter Keith Lee here. But wait a minute now, AJ going to the top rope. And wait, I don't even think he noticed that Keith Lee was right there. Gets caught right in the head. And wait a minute now, I think Keith Lee is about to show us what he's all about. As he goes to the top rope, what does he have in mind? Huge moonsault. But I think AJ Styles got the knees up. AJ Styles got the knees up. And wait a minute, he's got something in mind here. As, look at this, moves out of the way. And dropped down with a huge face buster. As now Keith Lee, look at this, sends AJ Styles off of the ropes. And wait a minute, powers him up. Look at this, Spirit Bomb. Keith Lee calls that the Spirit Bomb. AJ Styles may be out here. Keith Lee scrambles into a cover. 1, 2. Keith Lee bests AJ Styles. Well, AJ Styles doubted Keith Lee, but it seems as if Keith Lee was the one who was up. He had the one up on AJ Styles. As look at that, boom, beautiful Spirit Bomb, knocking AJ Styles right out. And that is just one of the many moves that Keith Lee utilizes to take out his opponents. And Keith Lee with a wave of momentum after this amazing match to kick off our show. But we will also see him this Sunday at the Royal Rumble, and he is set for an amazing performance. But ladies and gentlemen, later tonight we have so much in store. Ricochet and Shinsuke Nakamura are going to be in the main event. The tag team match coming up next. Britt Baker, after her glorious debut last week, will be stepping into the ring. But ladies and gentlemen, next week we will actually be seeing a United Kingdom Championship match as Baron Corbin challenges the United Kingdom Champion Dolph Ziggler. And there's the Evolution leader Triple H. Wait, what? The Authors of Pain have been released from their contracts. Oh, I see what Triple H is saying. It looks like Seth Rollins and Cameron Grimes may have to find some new competitors to challenge for the World Tag Team Championships on behalf of Reverence. Oh, man. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're moving on to some more tag team action, but that is a bombshell that just got dropped on us. The Authors of Pain have been released from their WWE contracts, and Reverence is now outnumbered 2-4 against the Evolution. So now they have to find a new tag team to face Evolution at Royal Rumble, or if that doesn't happen, Evolution is just not going to have a match. And Rollins and Grimes are outnumbered, as last week the Cameron Grimes match against John Cena, the winner's team was to challenge for the World Tag Team Championships at Royal Rumble. So Seth Rollins and Cameron Grimes are outnumbered. They're not able to challenge. They have to find someone new. And it may not be a good idea. But ladies and gentlemen, here is the next man. As Oney Lorcan already made his way into the ring, Cesaro going to be his tag team partner. And weirdly enough, the two teams in this match, they both face each other in singles matches at Armageddon. Cesaro getting the best of Oney Lorcan out of a running blockbuster attempt into an uppercut into the Swiss Death, nearly knocking Oney Lorcan out. Cesaro was able to pick up the win. And then Tommaso Ciampa and Chris Jericho, both of those guys face each other at Armageddon, but Tommaso Ciampa took the coward's way out and used the chair to retain his championship by disqualification, and now he holds that Intercontinental Championship around his waist. And as we've heard from the last couple of weeks, all four of these men will meet at the Royal Rumble in a fatal four-way match for the Intercontinental Championship. Cesaro and Oney Lorcan look to pick up their first Intercontinental Championship. Chris Jericho looking to pick up his 10th. And Tommaso Ciampa hoping he holds on to Goldie, as Ciampa has made some adjustments to the Intercontinental Championship, whatever that means. But as you see, Chris Jericho making his way out here. Chris Jericho is a man that we know so well here in the WWE, and Chris Jericho was so close to picking up the win for the WWE, the Intercontinental Championship at Armageddon. But if it wasn't for the very underlying tactics that Tommaso Ciampa took over, Chris Jericho would be the Intercontinental Champion. But now the odds are kind of stacked against Tommaso Ciampa at this moment. And I mean, he doesn't even have to be pinned at the Royal Rumble to lose his Intercontinental Championship. But Chris Jericho has held that championship 9 times. He knows what it's like to be the Intercontinental Champion. And he knows what it's like. And he wants to bask in that glory for a record-setting 10 times. And the Alpha is ready to tag up with his rival. And we've already heard that Tommaso Ciampa is not happy. I mean, and here comes Tommaso Ciampa. No fanfare, no music, no nothing. And look at that. Whoa, look at that beautiful championship. Well, that's the new Intercontinental Championship that Tommaso Ciampa said he did some adjustments to. Well, now he really does call it Goldie. The beautiful Intercontinental Championship around the waist of Tommaso Ciampa. But now Tommaso Ciampa, he has to defend that championship against his 3 other opponents next week, or not even next week, on Sunday at the Royal Rumble. But Cesaro and Oney Lorcan going to be taking a corner, and Tommaso Ciampa and Chris Jericho taking another corner. And there is so much bad blood between all 4 of these men. You don't even understand. I mean, I don't even know if they're going to be able to coincide with each other. Because if that's the case, it's not going to be easy. As look at this now, and oh wait a minute, oh what? Oh, are you kidding me? Tommaso Ciampa just left Chris Jericho hanging. And Tommaso Ciampa just making his way up to the ramp. What a despicable act by Ciampa, thinking that Chris Jericho had somewhat of help. But now he's outnumbered. Oney Lorcan is taking advantage of Chris Jericho as he drops him with the Northern Light suplex. But Chris Jericho quickly able to get the shoulder up. And Oney Lorcan already attacking and trying to throw a slap, but he moves out of the way as Chris Jericho now taking advantage. And wait a minute, now Chris Jericho sends him off. Oh, trying to go for the Judas effect maybe, but oh, now he counters with a drop kick. Oh, but he hit him with the Judas effect. Judas effect. And Chris Jericho, he couldn't have the win here, but Cesaro quickly breaking up the pinfall. And now Cesaro going after Chris Jericho. Cesaro, he's taking advantage. He's saving his partner. Obviously, he's not trying to save it for Oney Lorcan. He's trying to save it for himself. And now Chris Jericho, look at this. Oh, trying to go for a body splash into the corner. But now Cesaro, look at this. He's readying Chris Jericho for what he calls the neutralizer. Oney Lorcan pin him. But wait, oh, come on. Are you kidding me? Oh, Oney Lorcan wanted to steal the spotlight for himself. As look at this now, Oney Lorcan piles Chris Jericho up to his feet and drops him with the half-and-half suplex. And now Oney Lorcan goes into the pinfall. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, Cesaro breaks up the pin. Well, that's his own partner. He's pissed off. He's pissed off at Oney Lorcan. As look at this now, he's attacking his own partner. And oh, no, Cesaro! Oh my God! Delivers the half-and-half suplex to Oney Lorcan. And now Cesaro's getting the hell out of here. Well, Oney Lorcan and Chris Jericho are both in the ring. This tag team match is now a singles match. I mean, now Chris Jericho and Oney Lorcan are just high and dry for themselves. But oh, Oney Lorcan out of the gate with a huge clothesline, knocking Chris Jericho right down. And oh, look at this now. Oh, Oney Lorcan powers him over. Chris Jericho counters. Well, now Chris Jericho and Oney Lorcan, they have no way to figure out a backup plan as Chris Jericho hit the lion salt on Oney Lorcan. Hooks the leg, shoulders are down. Lorcan, he could be done, but Oney Lorcan able to get the kick out. Oney Lorcan delivers the kick out, and now Chris Jericho is, Chris Jericho's lining up for something big. Oh, and stomps on the back. Stomps on the back of Oney Lorcan as now he's finding out something. Oh, Chris Jericho kicks him right in the, kicks him right in the stomach. And now Chris Jericho, oh, wait a minute. Oh, no. And into the Lion Tamer. The Lion Tamer is locked in. The Lion Tamer is locked in. Chris Jericho has it locked in. He could be done here. But wait, Oney Lorcan rolls him out of the way. Oney Lorcan throws Chris Jericho to the side here. Oh, and trying to go for a clothesline. But Jericho sidesteps him with a hip toss. And wait a minute now, Chris Jericho throws him into the corner. Oh, a clothesline. But he moves out of the way. As now Oney Lorcan going for something big. Oh, wait a minute now. Chris Jericho rolls over. Lorcan back up to his feet. Judas effect. Jericho with the Judas effect. Into the pinfall. 2, 3. Chris Jericho able to pick up the win for his team by himself. Chris Jericho able to knock off Oney Lorcan. Look at that. Beautiful lion salt. Knocking the wind out of Oney Lorcan. Nearly picked up the win there, but Oney Lorcan able to kick out at 2. And both of these guys were able to leave this match by themselves. I mean, Oney Lorcan nearly picked up the win by himself with Cesaro's help, but of course Oney Lorcan didn't want to take any kind of handout from Cesaro, and he just took all the advantage that he could. As now Chris Jericho celebrates in the middle of the ring, riding on that wave that is his upcoming Intercontinental Championship match at Royal Rumble. I can't imagine who's going to be walking out, ladies and gentlemen. But, oh, wait a minute, that's Buddy Murphy and Andrade Cien Almas. Oh, well, there you see some friendly banter from Andrade Cien Almas and Buddy Murphy about the Royal Rumble, as Andrade and Buddy Murphy already set to be entrants. But Buddy Murphy, he's been preparing ever since. You saw his promo last week. He's prepared. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're moving on to some more, well, I would say tag action, but it's really some one-on-one action with the tag teams. As there you see one half of the World Tag Team Champions, Samoa Joe, a part of the Evolution, with his fellow World Tag Team Champion Pete Dunne in pursuit behind him. Samoa Joe is set to go one-on-one with the team now known as Reverence. Reverence's own Seth Rollins is going to be stepping into the ring. And Samoa Joe is set for some in-ring action. I mean, we all know the great prowess that Samoa Joe possesses. And there you see that World Tag Team Championship around his waist. And it's actually going to be Drew McIntyre and Pete Dunne who are going to be stepping into the ring at Royal Rumble to defend those championships. So Samoa Joe as a stand-in here for his Evolution members. But Seth Rollins and Cameron Grimes obviously have to find a new team to represent them. Oh, wait a minute. Wait, that's the Authors of Pain's music. Oh no. I thought they were releasing their contracts. Oh, look at this. Rollins and Grimes paying tribute to their fallen allies. As Cameron Grimes and Seth Rollins make their way to the ring, Reverence is running hot. And Reverence is set to go one-on-one with Evolution. These two will not be able to compete. At the Royal Rumble. So Seth Rollins has to get a good wave of momentum against Samoa Joe here tonight if he wants to give his team any kind of credit. And don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, we will also be finding out who the secretary of Monday Night Raw is. As Drake Maverick last week said that he will not be present for the Royal Rumble, and he will not be present for tonight's show. So the Raw secretary is taking over precautions until next week on Monday Night Raw. But right now we have no idea who the Raw secretary is, but we are going to find that out later tonight. And Seth Rollins and Cameron Grimes are set to show off what their tag team action is made of. But here we go, Samoa Joe and Seth Rollins. I mean, these two are very, very familiar with each other. I mean, it was Seth Rollins who got injured by Samoa Joe a couple of years ago from his ankle injury. I believe it was his knee or his ankle. It was something along the lines of that. But you got to think, Samoa Joe and Seth Rollins have a lot of bad blood. Let's look at this now. Seth Rollins. Oh, Samoa Joe knocking the referee down. And wait a minute now. Samoa Joe already taking advantage with the Dragon Screw, sending Seth Rollins right over, attacking the leg. Samoa Joe and Seth Rollins. Oh, Seth Rollins, look at this. He's going at it. Wait a minute. But Seth Rollins counters with a right hand and a chop. Oh, and tried to go for a drop kick, but Samoa Joe counters. And, oh, God. Seth Rollins able to counter out of it. Samoa Joe tried to go for a drop kick, but just got stomped right on the chest. And now Seth Rollins, look at this. He's putting Samoa Joe up to his feet. Oh, and delivers a chop. But Joe comes back with an even harder one. And look at this Samoa Joe. And like I said, they have their brothers at their disposal. Cameron Grimes looking, oh God, Dragon suplex from Samoa Joe as he pulls him into the pinfall. Samoa Joe has Pete Dunne in his corner, and he's going to be, stepping into the ring, but look at, Jesus, with those kicks. And Seth Rollins with his moral support from his ally, Cameron Grimes. But look at this now, Seth Rollins able to get the knees up. Looked like Joe tried to go for something big out of the corner, and Seth off the top going for a blockbuster. He may not have got all of it, but it definitely did some damage there on Samoa Joe. The Samoan submission machine has a lot to put through. He's faced Seth Rollins in the past. But is he going to be able to put him away here? As look at this now, Samoa Joe fires away with a straight jacket suplex. And now Rollins back up to his feet, delivers a drop kick. And wait a minute now, Seth Rollins off of the ropes with a DDT. Beautiful DDT from Seth Rollins, countering out of the gate, trying to go for a super kick. But Samoa Joe counters, straight jacket suplex. And now Joe, he could have it here, but no. Seth Rollins nearly put him down there, but Seth Rollins delivers the right. And a super kick to the, oh my God, just keeps attacking the sternum of Samoa Joe with the kicks. But now Samoa Joe tried to go for something big once again, but Rollins gets the knees up. And wait, over the ropes. Drops him. DDT. Drops him with the DDT. And Seth Rollins, look at that, already getting into the face of Samoa Joe here. But Samoa Joe almost got caught with another super kick. But now Samoa Joe's taking advantage. Oh my God, just keeps dropping Rollins on the back of his head. Just keeps dropping Seth Rollins on the back of his head. And he's attacking it. Out of that triangle. Good God, Samoa Joe and Seth Rollins know each other so well, as Joe now taking advantage of Rollins. And wait a minute, what does he have in mind here? As look at this now, Joe powers up Rollins and drops him with a power bomb. But now Samoa Joe looking on, delivers a chop. And look at that, Samoa Joe just getting in the face of Seth Rollins. But wait a minute, Rollins rolls him over into the super kick. Out of the schoolboy into the super kick, hooks the leg. Joe, he could be put away here, but Joe able to get the kick out. The Monday Night Messiah trying to figure out a way to put away the Samoan submission machine, but Samoa Joe able to roll Rollins over. And look at this now, Joe off the ropes, huge senton. That's a lot of man to just be dropping onto another man. And now Samoa Joe, wait a minute, Joe lifts up Rollins. Beautiful Uranagi, planting Seth Rollins down. Shoulders are down, Rollins could be put away, but Rollins able to get the kick out. He was able to knock him down, but look at that, trying to kick him in the back. And Joe up at the chop with the Poison Rana. Seth Rollins hops up and drops Joe on the back of his head with a Poison Rana and delivers the Enziguri. As now Samoa Joe taking advantage. Huge right hand. And wait a minute now, Samoa Joe just slapping Rollins right in the head. As wait a minute now, Samoa Joe looking for something big to the outside with that huge strike. Huge strike to the outside. And Samoa Joe and Seth Rollins, both of these guys are just giving each other so much punishment. And Samoa Joe just slamming Rollins' head on the apron. Oh no. And now Samoa Joe's going to the top. Samoa Joe, top rope. Trying to go for a senton, but he moved right out of the way. As now Samoa Joe rolls out to the outside to get some leverage. But wait a minute, Rollins to the outside with a suicide dive. Right in front of his brother Reverence Cameron Grimes. And now the referee beginning the count, as now Samoa Joe, he's in the drop zone, and Seth Rollins drops the elbow, but Joe moves out of the way. As wait a minute now, Samoa Joe powers Rollins up, drops him with a suplex on the back of his head. And now Samoa Joe, look at this, powering Rollins back up to his feet. But catches him right with an uppercut. And delivers another one, as now Seth Rollins powering himself up to the top rope. Wait a minute, Seth Rollins, frog splash! Wait, come on, Pete Dunne distracting the referee. As now, Rollins with a shot right to the head of Pete Dunne. Rollins could have had that match won there, but Pete Dunne watching out for his buddy as he moves him out of the way. And wait a minute, Samoa Joe lifts himself up and drops Rollins with a Uranage. And now Samoa Joe, wait a minute, no, into the corner. Throws Rollins into the corner, and now he's delivering those strikes once again. But wait a minute, Samoa Joe sending Seth Rollins off of the ropes, and into the atomic drop. Good Lord, all these guys are just going at each other. There's bad blood between Reverence and Evolution, and nothing will stop. And nothing will stop until they both get their way. And wait a minute now, Samoa Joe, look at this, powering Seth Rollins up to the top rope. I have no idea what Rollins has, or what Joe has in mind, but I know this is not going to be good. Wait a minute, wait, Samoa Joe has Seth Rollins up. Look at this, Muscle Buster! 1, 2. But look at this, Cameron Grimes. Monkey see, monkey do, I guess, as he counters. Oh, look at this now. Samoa Joe getting in the face of... Oh, Cameron Grimes just slaps him down to the floor. Samoa Joe and Seth Rollins, like I said, they both have backup, but Rollins ain't gonna have backup come Royal Rumble. And I think Cameron Grimes just got ejected. And Rollins delivers the Falcon's arrow. But look at this now. Cameron Grimes just got ejected from ringside as he makes his way back to the locker room. Oh, look at that. Seth Rollins catches up from that clothesline. Oh, and delivers a forearm. But Rollins out of the gate and delivers a sling blade. Delivers the sling blade on Seth Rollins. Or on Samoa Joe, rather. Getting these guys mixed up. But now Pete Dunne watching on as Samoa Joe giving Rollins a taste of his own medicine. Oh, wait a minute now. Oh. Look at that. Straight jacket suplex. Oh, no. Oh, and a dragon suplex delivered. But wait a minute now. Uh-oh, Samoa Joe fighting to put the final nail in the coffin as he delivers the Chimera Plex. And now Samoa Joe, look at this, looking at Seth Rollins right in the eyes, as now Samoa Joe wraps the arm around the neck and pulls him down into the Coquina Clutch. The Coquina Clutch is locked in. Rollins is trying to find a way out of it. Samoa Joe has no way to get out. Or Rollins has no way to get out. Samoa Joe's just locking it in. But Rollins able to utilize all of his abilities and gets right out of it. As now Samoa Joe, oh wait a minute, Samoa Joe rolled over. Seth Rollins with the shoulders down. Rollins, he could have the win here and he picks it up. Seth Rollins picks up the win. Rollins picks up the win for his team here tonight. Seth Rollins picks up a win against Evolution as Samoa Joe rolls to the outside and Pete Dunne seems to be helping him out. But Rollins still has something else on his mind. Who's going to help him come the Royal Rumble? I mean, wait a minute. Wait. No way. Ladies and gentlemen, if you don't know this man, that's Maxwell Jacob Friedman. It's MJF. Ladies and gentlemen, you just hear the crowd on their feet here. MJF has made his name on Monday Night Raw, and I think he's the Raw secretary. I mean, you just hear the crowd. They are on their feet for the salt of the earth. Maxwell Jacob Friedman, now under Raw's general management team, along with Drew Maverick. Oh, and it seems like MJF has some solutions for Seth Rollins, for his team at the Royal Rumble. So now we know the Raw secretary is Maxwell Jacob Friedman. But ladies and gentlemen, I would also like to announce a match for next week as Keith Lee makes his debut on Monday Night Raw, as that match wasn't even planned. And also, Dr. Britt Baker will be going one-on-one with Shayna Baszler in a rematch for the Raw Women's Championship after their last encounter ended in a disqualification victory from Britt Baker, as Shayna Baszler used that chair against her. But now Britt Baker, she's set for some one-on-one action here tonight, and she's going to be taking on Dana Brooke. Britt Baker made her debut last week in the Women's Championship match, so Britt Baker has a lot more on her plate, and we were all surprised when we saw those words, "The doctor will see you now," pop up on that screen. But all we know now is Britt Baker is here on Monday Night Raw, and now she's set to knock down any opponent in her way, and that just so happens to be Dana Brooke here tonight. And here we go, Britt Baker and Dana Brooke set for some one-on-one action. This is the match before our main event, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, as Britt Baker able to counter out of it. Oh, and delivers the front drop kick to the face of Dana Brooke. But, ladies and gentlemen, our main event here tonight, the challenger for the WWE Championship, Shinsuke Nakamura, is going to go one-on-one with the returning Ricochet, as Ricochet has not been at Monday Night Raw for a couple of weeks, recovering from his minor injuries that he sustained at the hands of his TLC match at Armageddon. Oh, and look at that with the heel kick to the back of the head. Seth Rollins, Aleister Black, and Ricochet put up one hell of a match in that TLC encounter, but Ricochet and Seth Rollins took the brunt of it. Seth Rollins was able to come back to Monday Night Raw the next night, but Ricochet sustained a little bit more minor injuries, suffering from a minor concussion, so he's been out of action for a couple of weeks. But look at this now, Britt Baker, look at this, oh, double foot stomp to Dana Brooke, just dropping her down. But now Britt Baker, she's definitely pissed off. She's got a lot of pent-up rage. She's got a lot of pent-up rage against Shayna Baszler. Oh, for last week. I mean, Britt Baker nearly picked up the win against Shayna. I mean, we could have saw a new Raw Women's Champion, as Dana Brooke now able to get the defense on Britt Baker here. But now Dana, oh, look at that with those strikes. Oh, and delivers a right hand. But, oh no, wait a minute, sidewalk slam. Britt Baker lands on her feet and delivers the drop kick. And look at this now, she's attacking the leg of Dana Brooke. But now you can just see in the eyes of Britt Baker that she sees red, she sees blood, she sees just, oh, wait a minute now, Britt Baker off of the ropes, curb stomp from Britt Baker, and she's not finished. Oh, and look at this kick to the gut. Oh no, we saw this last week on Shayna, and she has the lockjaw locked in, and Dana Brooke has to tap. Britt Baker making quick work of Dana Brooke here tonight. Britt Baker locking in the lockjaw, and Britt Baker has picked up the win against Dana Brooke here tonight. And now she gets even closer to her Raw Women's Championship match next week. But look at this now, look at that. Britt Baker just able to power herself over, and she locks the fingers into the jaw of Dana Brooke with the lockjaw, and was able to make Dana Brooke tap out. I mean, the doctor, of course, she knows what it's like being around teeth, and she's not gonna take advantage of the situation. But, ladies and gentlemen, now is time to reveal the Raw side of the Royal Rumble matches. Let's take a look. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is the Raw side of the Royal Rumble match card. As you can see, our first matchup here on the Raw side, Evolution will be taking on two of the mystery opponents that MJF has specifically chosen for the World Tag Team Championship match, as they will be residing with Reverence. And Reverence is very skeptical. But also, we will be seeing a fatal four-way match for the Intercontinental Championship, the Swiss Superman Cesaro, the Alpha Chris Jericho, Oney, Lorcan, and the Blackheart himself, the Intercontinental Champion Tommaso Ciampa. All four with so much bad blood ahead of them, I don't even know who's going to be walking out as the champion. But then also, ladies and gentlemen, this is our co-main event besides the Rumble match itself. The WWE Champion, Aleister Black, set to go one-on-one with one of the hardest hitters in all of professional wrestling, the King of Strong Style, Shinsuke Nakamura. And that is set for Sunday, ladies and gentlemen, but also the Rumble match itself. 30 men. One will walk out with a main event opportunity at WrestleMania. But for right now, let's just get to the main event of this evening. And ladies and gentlemen, we have gotten all the bullshit out of the way. We have gotten the nitty-gritty, but now it's time for the main event of this evening. Shinsuke Nakamura, set to go one-on-one. Shinsuke Nakamura, the King of Strong Style, is set to go one-on-one with the King of the Sky, Ricochet. And like I said, Shinsuke Nakamura has one hell of a match at the Royal Rumble. Going to be going one-on-one with the WWE Champion, Aleister Black. But Aleister Black, I mean, we saw last week that interview that Aleister Black was conducted with Aiden English, that he was not very, that Shinsuke Nakamura was able to interrupt that interview, and Shinsuke basically took over the interview and left Aleister Black in a heaping pile backstage. But now Shinsuke Nakamura has to have a lookout for Aleister Black, as Aleister Black is currently not in the arena tonight. For undisclosed reasons, he has not been set for this arena, probably to be kept away from the King of Strong Style, to keep any more what's the word that I'm looking for? Keep any more tension until the Royal Rumble. So, luckily enough, Shinsuke Nakamura and Ricochet are set for one amazing match here tonight. And Ricochet, here he is. We've not seen Ricochet ever since Armageddon, ever since that amazing WWE Championship match. But now Ricochet, he has one hell of a competition. He's about to go one-on-one with the King of Strong Style, Shinsuke Nakamura. Bright-eyed, bushy-tailed, and clean-shaven. Ricochet is going to be taken to the skies, and he's going to be taking over. But don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, the Royal Rumble is just days away. But don't forget, we also have ECW and SmackDown. And we thank you for all the support that you have been giving on the recent videos as of late. And we are just getting closer and closer. And Ricochet and Shinsuke Nakamura are set to put on an amazing match for you guys here tonight. How many broken noses and how many bloody knuckles are we going to see in this match here tonight? As Ricochet and Shinsuke Nakamura are about to go in one of the hardest hitting matches that we've ever seen. Here we go. Shinsuke Nakamura and Ricochet slowly sizing each other up. But, you know, you gotta think, these guys don't have any bad blood between them. But they definitely have a lot to put on here tonight. I mean, these guys are some of the best Monday Night Raw has to offer. I mean, Shinsuke Nakamura made his Raw debut at Armageddon against Matt Riddle, and now he's already challenging Aleister Black for the WWE Championship. And, oh, look at the mind games from Shinsuke. And look at that, Shinsuke telling Ricochet to come right at him. And we've also haven't seen Matt Riddle since Armageddon as well. Matt Riddle just been kind of taking some needed time off, but he will be present at the Royal Rumble. But now Shinsuke Nakamura and Ricochet, both of these guys, I mean, Shinsuke's had several championship opportunities in the past. Had a World Heavyweight Championship opportunity the first episode of SmackDown all the way back in Season 1. But now Shinsuke, you know, he's... Oh, wait a minute. Oh, Ricochet with a huge spine buster, knocking the wind out of Shinsuke Nakamura there. But, oh, look at that. Trying to kick him in the back of the head. Shinsuke Nakamura counters. Trying to go for a back suplex, but Ricochet counters. Lands on his feet, delivers a super kick. And now he goes into the pinfall. Shoulders are down. Could have it here. But wait a minute. No. Ricochet nearly putting away Shinsuke Nakamura there. But like I said, it's going to take a lot more than just a couple of punches. Oh. And even that's not going to put away Ricochet. It's going to take a lot more than just a couple of punches and a Kinshasa or two. But now, oh wait a minute now, Shinsuke placing the boot on the chest, and he's going for some good vibrations. As he just stomps on the chest of Ricochet. Ricochet gets up to his feet. Oh! Shinsuke tried to go for a spinning heel kick. Ricochet able to counter out of it. Ricochet trying to go for a super kick. Shinsuke quickly grabs him and into the corner. Uh-oh. But Ricochet catches the leg, powers him up, power bomb. Drops him on the back of his head. But wait a minute now, Ricochet going to the second rope. Wait a minute, Ricochet, what does he have in mind here? Phoenix Splash, but Shinsuke Nakamura moves right out of the way. And now Shinsuke Nakamura telling Ricochet to get up to his feet as he knees him directly into the stomach. And now Shinsuke Nakamura ready to put him away again. As look at this, he powers him up for the suplex. But wait a minute, Ricochet counters. Oh! And now Shinsuke Nakamura is on the defeating end here as Ricochet, look at this now, going far in with those rights. But now Ricochet looking Shinsuke Nakamura right in the eyes and throws him to the outside. And Shinsuke comes crashing down to the floor. But wait a minute now, Ricochet set to go to the sky, but Shinsuke Nakamura ducks out of the way. And wait a minute now, look at this, Shinsuke looking Ricochet right in the eyes. And he just went face first into that ring post. Shinsuke Nakamura, you always got to give it to Shinsuke for his in-ring awareness. If it wasn't for that, Shinsuke wouldn't be the wrestler that he is. And look at this now, Shinsuke Nakamura calls that the landslide delivered on the outside. Ricochet, he may not have anything left. As now Shinsuke Nakamura, look at this, slowly knocking him down. But Ricochet, look at this with the right hands. And now Ricochet, oh wait a minute. Wait, Ricochet gets into the ring, count of 6. But wait a minute, Ricochet to the outside. Shinsuke sidesteps once again. Look at that, Shinsuke just you're not going to get the one up on Shinsuke. I think Ricochet might be a little disoriented from the fall. I mean, that was a pretty hard fall that he took. But now, oh, Shinsuke with a chop. Oh, wait a minute, no. Oh! Right to the face, Ricochet just delivers the right hand. And Ricochet. Wait a minute now, Ricochet. Looking at Seth Rollins. Or Shinsuke Nakamura. I don't know where I got Seth Rollins from. But Ricochet just fires away with the springboard. Oh, and into a shooting star press. I mean, Ricochet did have some amazing matches with Seth Rollins over the past couple of months. Maybe that's why I have this on the up and up. I mean, wait a minute now, Ricochet trying to go for a lion salt. But Nakamura sidesteps and takes advantage of the situation. As now Shinsuke Nakamura on the second rope. Wait a minute. Oh! Missile drop kick knocks him right down. But now Shinsuke taking advantage once again with a kick to the back. And Shinsuke Nakamura, I mean, that man made his Raw debut at Armageddon and put up an amazing match against Matt Riddle. And he's definitely showing that here tonight. And Ricochet, well, both of these men just know how to put on such a phenomenal matchup. But Ricochet with a fireman's carry into the roundhouse kick. And wait a minute now, Ricochet. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, look at this. Locks that in. It looks like he locked in the line tamer, but Shinsuke Nakamura was able to get on the ropes before it was even applied. As now Ricochet into the corner. And look at that. Fires away to the left, to the springboard. But now Shinsuke Nakamura. Oh, Shinsuke with the agility and the athleticism just knocks him right up with the knee. And wait a minute now. Shinsuke Nakamura has Ricochet top rope. Look at this. Into the Falcon Arrow from the top rope. And now Shinsuke Nakamura has the pinfall. Ricochet able to kick out though. Shinsuke Nakamura is not going to give Ricochet any kind of moment to breathe as he goes for the inverted power slam, but Ricochet lands on his feet and drops Shinsuke with a poison rana. Delivers it. Oh, wait a minute now. Fires away. Look at that. Vertigo. Vertigo. 1, 2. No. If you've never seen that move before, Ricochet calls that vertigo. And here we put Shinsuke Nakamura away there. Oh, and tried to go for a 450, but he moved out of the way. And now Shinsuke with the right hand. And another one. Oh. God, like I said, the strong style has always been... I mean, Shinsuke has always been the king of strong style. But now it just seems like Ricochet has... Oh, I was going to say, you can't doubt Ricochet, though, as he fires away out of it. Tries to fire away with a clothesline. Oh, and gets caught with a spinning heel kick. He just got caught with a spinning heel kick and locks in the Boston Crab. But wait, I think Shinsuke noticed that he was a little too close to the ropes. Oh yeah, there you go. Like I said, the in-ring awareness of Shinsuke Nakamura never ceases to amaze as he now pulls Ricochet into the middle of the ring. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, God, just keeps firing away with that three-piece set. Delivers that three-piece set there on Ricochet. Oh, wait a minute now, Shinsuke. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, no. Oh, just pushing Ricochet's face into the canvas. And Ricochet goes to the outside to get a recovery. But wait a minute now. Ricochet with a hot shot. Using his environment to his advantage. And Ricochet onto the top rope with a drop kick to the back of the head. Ricochet now looking for a way to put away Shinsuke as he knocks him away with a drop kick. Oh, and delivers a huge tope atomico. That was the word that I was thinking. But now Shinsuke Nakamura able to roll him out into the corner. But Shinsuke moves out of the way. And now Shinsuke Nakamura, top rope, into the Kinshasa. Huge Kinshasa from the top rope. But Shinsuke Nakamura, he's figuring out another way to put him away as he rolls him into the armbar. The armbar's locked in. But Ricochet able to get his foot on the rope before he could even apply it. As now Shinsuke Nakamura, I think he just got busted open from that single leg drop kick. And now Ricochet, look at this, looking Shinsuke Nakamura in the eyes. Oh, wait a minute now. Ricochet to the outside. Huge single shot DDT onto the apron. Shinsuke Nakamura just went head first onto the apron. And now Ricochet set to put Shinsuke Nakamura away. I almost said Seth Rollins again. But now Ricochet going to the top rope. Wait a minute. Phoenix Splash, but Shinsuke gets the knees up. Knees up by Shinsuke. And oh, kick to the gut. Kinshasa! The Kinshasa. Ricochet, he's done. Count 2, 3, but Ricochet gets the shoulder up. Ricochet gets the shoulder up out of the Kinshasa. Both of these men just giving each other their all. And it seems to be not enough. As now Shinsuke Nakamura just wrenching in the neck here on Ricochet. And just slams him down. As now Shinsuke Nakamura looking for a way to put away Ricochet here. And Shinsuke grabbing Ricochet by the nape of his neck and just slamming him face first. Oh, look at that with a kick. And wait a minute now, Shinsuke Nakamura piling Ricochet up on the top rope. And wait a minute, Shinsuke Nakamura with a knee. Delivers that knee to the gut. And now, tried to go for another kick, but Ricochet catches the leg and catches him. And delivers a DDT and hops right up to his feet. Like I said, these two have just been all about athleticism and agility, but it seems as if Ricochet is getting the offense on Shinsuke Nakamura as he takes him for a huge ride. And now Ricochet looking Shinsuke Nakamura right in the eyes, going for the back suplex, but Shinsuke able to counter out of it. And now Shinsuke Nakamura, wait a minute now. Shinsuke Nakamura with that huge inverted power slam. Ricochet just went face first in the middle of the ring. Now Shinsuke Nakamura with a kick. And wait a minute now, Shinsuke Nakamura has Ricochet, and he's got him into that triangle. The triangle is locked in. Shinsuke Nakamura, he has Ricochet around his legs, and Ricochet may not have anywhere to go. But Ricochet able to power out of it, able to maneuver himself. But now Ricochet, he's going to take advantage of the situation as he drops him with a Regal Plex. Drops him with a Regal Plex on the back of his head. And wait a minute, what the hell? Look at this now, Ricochet. Wait a minute, what the hell is this? Off of the ropes. And wait a minute. Oh, look at this. Moonsault. He calls that the people's moonsault. You haven't seen that in a while. Paying dedication to the great Rocky Maivia, The Rock. But now Ricochet, look at this, powers Shinsuke up, but Shinsuke able to knock him down, and Shinsuke Nakamura with a kick to the back. Shinsuke Nakamura with a kick to the back, and Shinsuke with a front kick, but he catches the leg, throws it away. Oh, and a spinning back kick. Oh, and a super kick to the gut. Ricochet is finding every kind of angle that he can to knock Shinsuke Nakamura out of his game, but Ricochet, oh, Jesus, fires that knee up to the head. And now Ricochet and Shinsuke Nakamura, both of these guys are just, giving each other their all as Ricochet fires away with the rights. And delivers another one. Shinsuke's struggling to stand. Shinsuke Nakamura is struggling to stand on his feet from these rights. But look at this now. Ricochet, fires away with the Northern Lights suplex. And wait a minute now. Look at the power. Look at the power with the final cut from Ricochet. Like I said, Ricochet using all of the angles and all of the moves in his arsenal. As now Ricochet going to the top rope. Oh, he could be putting the exclamation point on this match as Ricochet looking Shinsuke Nakamura down into the 630 senton, but Shinsuke Nakamura moves out of the way. Moves out of the way now, and Shinsuke Nakamura, look at this, looking at him right in the head. And wait a minute now, right to the face. Shinsuke Nakamura lifts him up into the inverted power slam. Into the inverted power slam, face first goes Ricochet. And now Shinsuke Nakamura looking Ricochet right in the eyes. And Shinsuke pulling Ricochet. I don't know what he has in mind here, but he's loading up for something big. Kinshasa! 1, 2, 3. Shinsuke Nakamura picks up the win here tonight. What a phenomenal match from Shinsuke Nakamura and Ricochet. As Shinsuke Nakamura picks up a phenomenal victory and just makes it even better as he rides that wave of momentum for his match with Aleister Black next week at the Royal Rumble. But now Shinsuke Nakamura with the huge win over Ricochet. Aleister Black has to be at home thinking, I gotta buff up my arsenal. I gotta find another way. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for watching this phenomenal show of Monday Night Raw. And we thank you so much for tuning in. We will see you at the Royal Rumble.